Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? It's the boys in here, and today we're gonna take a small little walk as we're gonna talk about some of the subjects that matter. It matter. Actually, a little bit more of a delicate subject. Where should I start with it? Trying to buckle my mind a bit as we take this walk. It's actually a pretty peaceful hour right now. It's at 5 right now, I think. Well, anyways, what I wanted to discuss is recent generalization. And if I'm gonna struggle with my words, I'm not too used to talking in English while I'm passing through my fucking streets, but I'm trying to get used to it and whatnot. Feminist elitists. This is a very deep problem in today's society and how it influences the world, how it influences the Westerns, and how it's been making insecure people even more insecure, and the dominant people taking advantage of them and making them stand out as complete manipulated assholes, basically manipulating everyone into their own gains. Now, I'm gonna leave some clips here so you guys can see what I mean.
It does not look like that. It's a clip of motherfucking cells. No hands are shown for that time. You're just a white fucking privileged racist fucking male that doesn't stand for women's rights. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck dipshit. And get that camera out of my face either. Fuckwit.
I'm gonna call the police.
Fuck you.
We're calling the police, ma'am.
You are fucking white male privileged assholes.
I'm calling the police right now.
What you are is a racist motherfucker as well. How dare you fucking do this kind of shit, asshole? Nasty motherfuckers. That is all you are. You don't give a shit about women. You don't give a shit about life. All you are just a bunch of fucking assholes.
Are you calling the police?
Back off, man.
Are you calling the police?
Back off.
Come on.
Yeah, female, assaulted.
Go ahead, take over.
That was demonstrated.
Go ahead,
We're
take
going to go outside. We're going to talk. We're not going to make a scene. You understand me?
There are some crazy situations you're about to see.
Right, all I did was go into the office of my apartment development, right, and they refused to give me the form. I'll talk about that in a minute. This guy walked into the office when I was there, and now here he is parked out here, right? Stop stalking me, right? Don't ever stalk me again.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
About what?
don't ever stalk me again.
Who's talking to you about
You. Laugh some more. Do it.
what? You're crazy.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Say to the camera that you're not stalking me.
I am not stalking you. I don't even know who you are.
Is that right?
That's right.
You want to give your name?
I do not need to. You want to give me yours? You want to give me yours? Yeah, I didn't think so. I have no idea who you are, lady. So, you know, you're dreaming. You think I'm stalking you. Good luck with that. Well,
Keep talking, why don't you?
For a free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation.
Put the camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons, no weapons. All right, no.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
I get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
You
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle. They'll abide by the rules
No.
and laws.
See,
and you have certain protection.
a free inhabitant is they are allowed to. They're free people. They have all of the rights of a U.S. citizen without following any of their laws.
What?
Well, that would just be pure anarchy
No,
if that were the case.
No, because
So I'm
we're
gonna have
peaceful
you step
people.
out of the
We're
vehicle
peaceful
for me, please.
people. You go call them up and ask them, and they'll tell you exactly what I'm talking
Well,
about.
I don't know who to call.
Your superior.
Reaching to
okay,
that point,
you know what?
to 148 PC.
I'll get out of the vehicle for you. I will get out of the vehicle. I'm getting
All right. Well, you're not free to leave.
I
You're going to take the bag off.
No, I'm
You're going
not.
to take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your...
Hey! You're raping me. This is rape. This is rape.
You know, if touching people is considered rape, then I do wonder how doctors may feel, you know, or general medics that have to, you know, touch bodies.
This is rape!
Relax.
Okay,
Relax your arms.
it's relaxed.
Stop fighting with
It's
me.
relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
All right? I'm not fighting.
You know what's ironic? The way she spoke about the rule sets to a policeman, which clearly, you know, she's trying to make herself stand out very smart. I'm not gonna go against that, but basically by applying that she's not fighting and stating it while filming it, it kinda, from psychology, means that she was fighting, so she's not the smartest person.
Center 2, 5, 6. I got a combative X-ray.
Here, I'm lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my arm
your
up.
arm right
It
there.
hurt, okay? I told you what I was doing.
This is pain compliance, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable.
This is
Do I have your
illegal.
attention?
This is completely illegal.
This is actually funny because I don't think a person should need to have superior officer tell you to get out of your car when your boyfriend, whoever drove you, went out of his car without no problem, and yet you think you got superior privileges in being tied up, if you know what I mean. Oh god, am I being sexist by saying this?
No! Take my bag off!
I can't.
You're not putting me in the car. You can wait till you get to Superior. You are not taking my bag off. You can handcuff me with my bag on.
I have a question. What exactly does she have in that bag that's so important?
Right, I will. Relax.
I'm relaxed. You got my bag! You got my bag! You're gonna get in so much trouble, you son of a bitch! You're gonna get sued! You don't even know what you're doing! I'm telling you, I'm
Young
gonna
lady,
fucking sue you!
Stop.
What's your name?
Now, I actually have to give complete respect to the cop for having the strength to maintain balance with this nutcase. Because the way she reacted is beyond normality. She is clearly delusional and living in a fantasy. Wow.
Our fucking Godona, you're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fucking... Oh my god, you don't know your own laws!
Relax, young
You
lady.
don't know your own laws!
Relax, young lady.
I can't believe you just did this.
You need to calm down.
You're gonna get in trouble. You don't know your own laws.
Calm down.
You're illegally doing this. I told you I was a free inhabitant.
Calm down.
You are illegally doing this.
Young lady, calm down.
You are illegally doing this. I told you this is against my will. You did this illegal. You cut my bag.
All right, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Give me my stuff.
Relax.
No.
You're
Leave
under
me
arrest.
alone.
You can't have this big camera around.
You can go get your superior.
I will
Go
get
get,
somebody
and
else,
I'm
but not
waiting
right
right here. Go get your fucking superior. You son of a bitch. Give me my fucking...
And there are some arguments between feminists and the people there standing, basically two other spectrums of people defending their rights and trying to explain to each other, sharing their opinions, but you know how that one goes. One is too stubborn to listen, and the other trying to use some logic to get into their heads just doesn't really work, because you can't really try to help or try to reason with a mental case.
A conversation that needs to keep happening, right? If you Google my name on YouTube, you get shitheads like this dude who are making these dumbass videos that just say the same shit over and over again. I need to give you attention because you're a garbage human.
What you're about to hear in a moment right now is the epitome of double standards being completely ignored right here. You will see what I mean. Like what he was called, and you will see.
Up there. Why do you guys act like only women face harassment online? I don't think anyone's constantly feed the troll. And look, the majority of the people here are your trolls because they like to see you freak out about it, and that's exactly what you guys are doing. You're feeding the
even your
trolls.
language, like freak out about.
That girl is funny.
Even your language, like don't freak out about it. You sound super nerdy right now. Ooh.
Like no.
See, you're just mocking me.
If you
You're
talk
just
about
mocking
one
me.
community
Actually,
facing
serious
harassment,
question.
that's not to say that no other communities face
All
any
you
harassment.
see, you're harassing me right now when I'm.
Can we please remove this question as question for the night.
Now look.
Next question, please. Next question, please. Hi.
What bothered me here is when Narnita Sarkeesian was name-calling the person before. That's a very famous YouTuber. She got it applause. Applaud for name-calling. But here, this guy? No, this is too much. That's too much. You aren't subordinate? Just get the fuck out, okay? Just silently. So you can display your privileges. But honestly, I think, how in the world can people with such low intellect be up there representing the same thing they hate? They hate women and they love manipulating the insecure women for their own gains. These women are the epitome of deep shit.
Whatever, dude.
That is the #1 rule. Never go into an argument with a mental case. Look, don't get me wrong. I consider myself to be a crazy guy at times. Silly, goofy guy. But I'm still gonna try to use basic logic that was implemented in me since I can remember. And if anyone could think less and think more with logic and less with their own personal traumas in the past and trying to accept that, then maybe, just maybe, they will be able to get somewhere inside, okay? They may come far in the outside world, but inside, they're rotten to the core. That's how I look into them. And I'm just trying to be completely honest about this. Or this little forest around that you guys can see. So it's a very peaceful place. Well, here, I've been seeing it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's also part of the motivation why I want to get out. But Slovenia as a general whole society has also been influenced by this. Everyone wants to be independent. Like, it's nice to be independent. It's strong. You gotta be standing up for yourself. But when women want to become living all alone, you know, the whole idea of forever alone, and men want to become this, when exactly did this become like... Now what you're just about to witness here is a commercial, a part of the commercial that is just over the top. You can easily tell it's influencing the selfish needs, the selfishness, the materialistic world. Basically hate love and give everything to me. That's what this message is about.
Outfit for every new occasion. He doesn't even know that the shoes make the outfit. Oh, the joy of choosing the right shoe. Fashion is expressing yourself. And what every stylish woman is expressing is that equal pay is not enough. Equal pay is not enough.
Okay, so equal pay is not enough. Okay. So what is your plan? Oh yeah, you're gonna throw a coffee cup at your boss, right? Yeah, violence does solve everything, doesn't it? Please, you know, being that I used to live in an aggressive house, be sure that if it comes down to fighting, don't say it's misogynistic or sexist if a man is gonna overpower you and you're gonna start calling it rape, please. A couple of my buddies, everybody was around and talking, sharing some experiences, and from what I saw, a couple of my friends said shared experiences of women that had problems with them because they wanted the man to be dominant, but at the same time they wanted in such way where he's not accepted to be dominant, yet she wants him to be dominant. Do you know what I mean? It does make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it's gonna be hard to put it into practice. So, how the fuck does that work? There was a TV series,
Here at Darlington, students learn to push through boundaries. How to make an impact. And really leave a mark. Because here at Darlington, if you touch a girl without consent, we will f you up.
Wait, bad girl is a problem? Bad girl is a problem? How exactly does this work? If it's a problem and you make it stand up for your whatever you believe in, then it's the whole problem. That doesn't make sense. It's actually scary. It's actually very scary because what I believe is what I saw many people say nowadays. You don't know where the general limit is. It's making people so insecure that the people that will say even the basic flirtatious things, just the general most innocent things to a girl, she will either look at you bad, like you rape like her sister or something, or she will do just about, she's gonna give you this vibe that she's very, very unavailable.
Isn't ultimately because women don't ask right. It's because there's massive structural barriers stopping women from being paid the same. And it's not just about overt sexism in the workplace, it's about the fact that we don't value carers, and we don't share care.
Anne's spleen is about to erupt. Anne, what is your response to that?
The pay gap does not mean two people standing side by side, one man, one woman, on a factory line, doing exactly the same job, and the man getting more. The way that the comparability of the pay gap is assessed is taking into account such things as women tend to work more part-time, then trying to take two completely separate jobs and say, well, what are the attributes required, and trying to get some sort of false comparability. Well, we've come to that point now from a point in which you really could have two people side by side doing exactly the same thing, lawfully being paid completely different rates.
Well, hang on,
so I don't actually buy into this. Our problem is this. We've actually got equality and we don't know what to do with it. So now we want special favours like positive discrimination. Oh, bless us all.
From what I heard, people are much more harder nowadays. Much more, I don't know, probably heartbroken, and people have to come in and fix their problems. If they don't come in and fix their problems, they're gonna be forever hurt. It's not other people's problem to fix your problem. You have to fix your own problem, because one, if you don't fix your problem and try to go look for a relationship, you're gonna have problems in general speaking, because what can you do? What can you really do? You're just there, mind your own business, and you're a mental case because of it. If you're not gonna be fixing your problems when young, you're gonna be a mental case when you get older, and you can become more mental and more mental. You gotta accept your past. You have to understand it. Don't forget your past. Learn from it, accept it, and move the fuck on. And that's what I've started doing it for, especially for the past 2 years. Accept traumas, accept the past, and know that they shaped you. The tough times shaped you. You were never down there. You were, well, when you fall down there, which we all been there sometime, you rise up. You rise up from that grave, and you keep on going. You keep on going. You believe in yourself. Be who you are. Just be fucking happy. And don't be so easy to let society shape you, because shallow minds, small minds, closed minds will be very easy to manipulate, will be very easy to get manipulated, but they will also start to manipulate you, because people go by the hype. People go by the hype, and if that hype goes against love, they will still go after it. That's the saddened part of life that I'm starting to see. They don't care. They just don't care. If one person is very known, gets her word out there, but she hates men, she's gonna make all these assumptions. Every man that starts flirting, it's raping, and all this is bad. You should never tell a girl she's got nice hair. You should never tell a girl she's nicely dressed, you like her dress, or anything like, no, that's sexual harassment. If you're gonna listen to a person that's got no idea what sexual harassment is or rape, you're gonna listen to a feminist elitist that's got gender issues, probably from a young point of view. Maybe she was molested by her father, maybe her brother did something to her, something she couldn't accept, or maybe it was general influence by her mother or somebody. If this person has got a great speak of influence, and if people are gonna start to believe her, then it's gonna become hype. And the biggest problem with this is that people stop thinking for their own goddamn selves, and they start to just go by whatever the trend, whatever the people think, and it shapes their world. It's just another way of saying you're living in another fucking shadows. You're living, you know how people say accept the past? What I mean with that is that you accept the past by leaving other people's shadows. You've been living in other people's shadows. Why? You have to accept the past you were in for shaping you for who you are now. You leave other people's shadows because you aren't living their life. You think for yourself. You're stronger than that. You should not be, well, you should not be, it's your choice, but you know what I mean. Don't be so easy to be controlled. Think with your own head. What do you want to have in your life? And if it's one thing, it's manipulating people on their going against love in general, going against one of the most beautiful things, because personal me, I believe in love starts within oneself, and that love can be shared with other people, but you have to truly love yourself first before you can love another. And if people like this already start spreading lies and malicious things, spreading hatred and negativity, and going against the general idea of self-love, then if you're not going to be able to accept that and listen to these people controlling you, then I don't know what to say. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back home. We just took a little bit of a walk here, 20 minutes. Wasn't too bad, right? A little bit different, but you know, I felt, why not make a video about it? What can I say about Feminist Elitist? I never will have general one-to-one conversations with them because I'm much more healthier than them. I can easily say that. I think I got the right to say that because till now in my life, all the people that I've witnessed, all the people that I've experienced my life with have shaped me. I've learned from them. Every single moment that I had, I've learned from, and I've never stopped growing inside. And the people that I'm with right now, the people I have, friends, my girlfriend, everyone, these are all very deep people with their own mindset, their own opinions on things. Some people being stronger, some people being weaker. We all have our weaknesses and ups and downs. But a lot of our understanding and appreciation. My girlfriend is, I consider her like one of the most understanding people and kind. But you learn from people's experiences. So you keep on learning and never, or at least don't listen to me, listen to yourself, but be stronger than to let some disordered, complete nutcases control you. Love yourself, and with that love others. Or just project that fucking happiness onto the others. Anyways guys, take care of yourself. Peace.